Right. One of the therapies that we have patients do is what we call the wobble. And what they're doing is restoring proper motion for the lower back. We want to stimulate the spinal cord. We want to stimulate those joints that don't typically move. And so this is one of the movements that we do. So we have patients go through range of motion for the SI joints, and you're going to feel a lot of range of motion in the lower back that's atypical for if you're sitting, if you're exercising. This is, as simple as it looks, it is a very valuable tool exercise-wise for your spine and the nervous system to actually to do. So the first thing we always do is lateral flexion. So we're moving the hips. We're doing it in a slow and controlled movement. We always want to have proper degrees of the legs, so we've got 90-90 here. So after that one, we'll actually do forward and backwards. And so with that one, it's restoring those movements for the SI joints and the spinal cord once again. So we'll do both of those movements, followed by clockwise circles and counterclockwise circles. A lot of patients report that this feels really good and they feel some clicking, and that's because those joints are trying to get some motion where there previously wasn't motion. And that's the wobble.
We can keep just recording through it. So then go back through and another exercise we could do on the wobble, walk them through. So first we were talking about motion. Now we can either lean now we can create core strength. So we can lean into it and create core muscles. We can lift one leg up. We can do cross crawl, so it works that.
Both sides of the body.
So then just give me.
We'll start with leans.
So then just.
And that's going to work on core muscles that surround the spine.
So just kind of give it like.
No. So we already did motion. So now the other one that we can do is you literally just leaning to one side, and then leaning to the other, and then leaning the whole body forward, and then leaning the whole body backwards.
So just give it like.
Huh? No, keep that on there.
Give it like a 3 to 5 seconds silent, and then jump into another. This is wobble part 2 or whatever.
Okay. All right. Another therapy that we can do with the wobble, instead of just restoring the proper motion, we can start to strengthen. So the next one we want to do is more of a lean with the body, and that's going to strengthen those core muscles that surround the spine. So we're going to lean to the right, hold that position for 3 to 5 seconds, and then we're going to move over to the other side. Once again, hold that for 3 to 5 seconds. Back to center. We're going to lean the body forward. Hold that for 3 to 5 seconds, and then we're going to go all the way backwards. This is a lot of isometric contraction, but it's fantastic for the spine and core stabilization. So that's part 2. Part 3, do you want me to wait?
No, I mean just
go through it. Part 3, we're going to do what's called a cross crawl exercise. So this is going to integrate both sides of the brain. We want to make sure that we're stimulating the brain as much as we can so that we get the body to change. So the really simple thing to do here, but it can be very difficult. So we're going to bring the leg up, arm comes up with it, hold that position 3 to 5 seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Once again, holding for 3 to 5 seconds. They look like very easy exercises, but I promise if you're doing them for a period of time, you'll start to notice the muscles fatiguing. And that's how we know that we're actually getting results.